Hello everyone, this is Senwan Ali, and this is my last AHA video for this class. It's been a kind of rough week for me. I have two classes, but thankfully today is the last day for those two classes, the last two classes of my program. I'll be graduating next week and I'm very excited about that. Now, as far as popular culture, I think it's been a very interesting class. I think now I have a more clear picture of what pop culture is. Before this class, I thought that it was more kind of like, what hello everyone, this is my week 7 AHA video, and this is the last week of classes for this course. I'm very excited because this will be the end of my program and I'll be graduating next week. Very excited about that. I want to talk to you today a little bit about pop culture and what I learned from this class. It's been very interesting. I've learned a lot more than from the books and the assignments. I think I've learned a lot from my classmates and all of their posts and their videos also. I think the whole video concept makes this class very unique and very interesting. For those of us that take classes online, it is very difficult to interact with other students other than by emails, and so this is really a nice window that is provided to us to interact with our classmates, and I think I've liked it. At the beginning of the class, it was a challenge for me because I've never done it before for other classes, so I had a little bit of trouble at first, but by my second, third video, I was doing a lot better. You never stop learning about technology and computers, so it wasn't very long before we learned that we could only use Internet Explorer to upload our videos. So once we went over that mountain, everything was a lot easier. As far as pop culture, I think I now have a little bit of a better picture of what pop culture is, and I think before it was more kind of like a narrow view that I had about what pop culture was, and at the end I can safely say that it is a lot. Pop culture is present in our daily lives. Pop culture is the music we listen to, the TV shows we watch, the stuff that we read. I mean, it's all around us. It's what influences us, what our kids do, what our kids like, and the way we see things. There were a lot of aspects of popular culture that we discussed. I remember postmodernism being one of the topics that I kind of was a little bit overwhelmed with all the definitions of the word, but at the end I also learned from it. So as far as one thing that I think is an example of popular culture and what I did my paper on was social networking. I think this is something that is started with the internet age and the development of new technology and all of that, and this has been something that that took us all by storm. It came, and everybody got involved in it, and it's now part of our daily life. I mean, I remember 4 or 5 years ago, I was one of those that didn't have a Facebook page, and I had some of my relatives came over from Texas, and one of my nieces is like, well, I went to Vegas and got married over there. Everything is on Facebook. And I'm like, you're kidding me? You didn't bring pictures or anything? And she's like, they're all on Facebook. And I'm like, well, I don't have a Facebook account. And then she helped me set up one and everything. And ever since, I've had my old page and everything, and it's very convenient. I heard some of my classmates on the video saying that that is a way of keeping communication with family members or friends that live somewhere else in the United States, and it is true. Nowadays we mostly people don't have a home phone with long distance service or anything. We have our cell phones, and Facebooking is a very cheap way to be in contact with them. I mean, you can send them a message instantly and they can receive it within seconds. So it is very convenient. Another thing is that not only Facebook but Twitter and all the other social network platforms that exist today are very useful, and almost any age group is familiarized with this social networks platforms. But most importantly, I think the reason why these are so popular is not so much that they are on the internet, that you have access through internet, but most of all because of the smartphones, and phones that you can have internet on. And I think, at least to me, that is what has helped me, or make it easier for me, the fact that I have my cell phone and I can access these platforms through my phone. I honestly think that if I had to be logged onto a computer all the time, for Facebooking purposes, I would probably not frequent Facebook that much. But it's thanks to the cell phones that we literally keep connected. Facebooking and the social networking, I think a lot of its success is because of cell phones, and the internet portability that we have with these smartphones. As far as the commercial that was on the forum, I have to say that I haven't seen that commercial before. It was a pretty funny commercial, and something that I think has happened to a lot of us, especially when you go grocery shopping, and on the weekend it is crazy. But sometimes these commercials are like like a little spark in the middle of a very tired day of work, or you go home and you were watching the news, and 90% of the news are depressing, negative news, and then you saw a commercial like this, and it's like you had a little bit of you had a laugh, and it was a good thing. So commercials like this uh, are good. I think every once in a while to see commercials like this is good. So I think that's all I have for today. I do want to say thank you to Kathy, the instructor, because she's been very patient with us, especially those of us that have never made videos before. I want to say thank you, and I want to wish everybody good luck in your future plans, and I hope everybody has a good summer, and good luck to everybody, and thank you.